Hey, what's up, everybody? John and Denise here. You guys know my beautiful wife, Denise. Looking all pretty. Say hi.
Hello, everybody.
So just wanted to do this just to thank everybody. Been an incredible ride, guys. You guys have shown us some great artists. My wife helps answer comments when she gets time, um, and she's found some good music through all of you.
Yep.
Um, we've been watched. Um, Geez, last I looked, it was 50, 60 countries from around the world that we've actually been
Damn.
watched. Um, so it's working. That was my dream, guys, was to, um, you know, spread music around the world, um, just from other countries. Just so cool to be able to do this. Um, wow, 5,000 subscribers. You know, when I started as a cover channel, I was at like a little over 500. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so it's grown really fast thanks to all of you guys. Um, just incredible. What an incredible experience that it's been. So, what do you think?
Well, let's say in the last, 2 months, less than 2 months, you've gone from 500 to 5,000,
Mm. Yep.
which you didn't think was going to happen. Which, of course, I totally knew it was going to happen, but you don't ever listen to me. Well, you don't.
She's my wife. She says I'm supposed to listen to her.
25 years, you'd think I'd know better, but I really, really don't.
The old ball and chain. Mm.
Shut up. I still have life insurance.
Yeah, but it's captured for YouTube to see. So, um,
Fuck.
but anyway, so we've been married 25 years, so we love to joke around. Um, and Denise doesn't know I'm not supposed to swear on a live stream.
Beep.
so,
Son of a beep.
so it's kind of funny, but no, a lot of the reactions I try to show her, um, or like I'll send her the original song. Um, had some
Yeah, but
super
that's
fun
not
ones.
usually until after. Well, sometimes before.
Yeah, I mean, you know that I've just fallen in love with like Angelina Jordan and Aurora's music.
Yeah.
Um, just great, great artists. And
Artists I would have never even heard of.
yeah, but that's what's beautiful about this is that um, people have shown me, especially
So many.
like Indonesia, they really built this channel up. Um, you've seen Banny Babiola.
Yeah.
Um, then we got Cockroach
I can't
Khan.
even remember how many I've seen.
Mm-hmm. Remember Dima Senapati? I mean, he sounds like the singer
Yeah.
in
Oh my
Firehouse.
goodness. That was incredible.
Big, big fans of Dimas. Um, but Indonesia really started this all off. So
Yeah.
got to give a lot of love. Um, Eric says, hello, make sure you let him get the gear he wants.
No. Absolutely not.
There you go, Eric, right here, brother.
Don't make me break it.
The Jackson right there.
Yeah,
now,
not to mention the other ones in your room that I kicked you out of the house with.
Yeah, Eric.
Because there was way too much in the house, so I kicked you out of the house. Hey, I gave him a heated outhouse, okay? It's not like I kicked him out on the street.
Did you hear that? She gave me a heated outhouse. Lucky me. I get to go outside to go to the bathroom at night. No, actually, Eric, she's really good about gear. I go to Zounds. I use Zounds. So
You also use the other one.
gear is like it is. Yeah,
It is not a savings account. It's draining my savings account. You have no idea.
Yeah, over the last 5 years, I probably spent $50,000 on gear. So
At least.
At least.
I don't even want to know how much because I'd probably die of a heart attack.
Probably.
But plus side, you get
But
the
she
life
has
insurance.
life insurance. There's more gear.
Really? You would use the money from my death to buy more gear?
Maybe some of it.
I feel so loved. So you
No.
already have my death benefits friggin' panned out.
No.
Yes. I'm not stupid.
But
They're that stupid anyway.
so yeah, she was. I was lucky enough. She let me have a heated outhouse.
Fine, sorry, outbuilding.
Don't worry though, Eric. It's right outside the door. So right. But no, it's an outbuilding. It's like I think it's 17 by 17 or 18 by 18.
I think 18 by 18 because when we did the floor.
Yeah, because we put in a floor and stuff.
Well, we didn't have a choice. They hit
Yeah.
the building.
But so it was, it's super cool. I'll do a video for you, Eric, so you can see it. But I use Zounds, what I was saying before, Zounds.
American Musical you've used too.
Yeah, but Zounds is my main
And
gear
then,
place.
What was the other one? Swiftwater?
Sweetwater.
Sweetwater.
Yeah. I'll buy stuff occasionally from others, but at Zounds you can. I have a running credit limit there of like $3,000.
Is that all?
That's their maximum.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So.
I feel bad for you. That's your maximum. I've already told them before when they've called not to give you any more.
So, once I get something paid off, I can get something else. But in all honesty, Denise is real good about that stuff. Her pants are on fire. Nah, not in a good way.
I just gave up arguing after 25 years.
I have an outstanding Sweetwater rep. Gives me deals whenever he can. Yeah, Sweetwater is awesome. Overall, I think Sweetwater is the best. Dan Brannick always, emails or he'll call, make sure that you got the gear. Is it what you wanted? However, Zounds, you can do payments with no interest.
What is it? 3 months, 6 months, and a year? Something like that?
3, 6, 8, 12, and 16.
Is there a 16 now?
Yeah, there's a 16. Because,
do not get the one that goes for 16 months.
No, well,
because that has to cost a lot.
Well, yeah, it is. But with the thing of it is, Eric, I love Music Man guitars, and when I had bought my Music Man guitars, they were, about $2,000, and after COVID,
no, I thought one was $3,000.
Yeah, one was Axis. That was a Ball Family Reserve, which is top of the line. But those have gone up just in general, like the Music Man Luke with COVID, like everything else. $3,000 for that same guitar now. Or just McDonald's. Went to McDonald's with my son.
Oh my word! Don't even get me started on that.
Because
it was only you eating.
Yeah, I was only one eating. My son just got a shake. I get a little bit for our dog too, but it was like $27 for McDonald's.
For what? 3, 4 things?
Yeah, like 4 things. I don't know. It was crazy.
You got the new chicken ranch.
Yeah.
You got an order of fries.
Mm-hmm.
Shake.
Yeah, and a couple double cheeseburgers and.
Oh, and the nuggets.
Yeah, but I give some of that to the dog too. I share with my little dog, but
yes,
everything went up. So,
crazy.
like
everything's gone up.
The Jackson here, the Jackson actually came from Sweetwater. It's just a Jackson Dinky. It's a flat black, but that was only like $199. But it sounds incredible. And it's super fun to play.
The ones that are cheaper anyway because they tend to sound better for some unknown damn reason.
No, it's not. See, back when I started playing, the strings were that far off the fretboard because they never set them up properly. But you don't get that now. There's definitely a difference in sound, but the reason I like Music Man's is the sound and playability. But I like the cheap ones because the expensive ones, I always leave in the case. Because I don't want to ding them or, do anything to them. So everything I have right.
And then you're afraid to use them because you're going to ding them or.
Yeah. And I don't want to, I don't want to bust them up.
Which is why I always ask you, what's the point of buying them if you're not going to play them?
Didn't you just read what Eric said? It's like a savings account. You got to listen to Eric. He knows.
I'm not listening to Eric. I don't listen to you. Why am I going to listen to Eric?
What's that?
You're both wrong.
What's that you say? Erica, what I hear a lot of times when she's talking to me like this is
Don't even. Don't even.
I just try.
Don't.
I Charlie Browner. Wah, 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 wah. Sold my old amp and pedals for a katana artist. Just a home player. The gigging gear was unnecessary. Well, I'm a home player too. We've been in Maine a little over 2 years, so I don't really know anybody. But doing the reactions is really just cut into my playing time. I barely play now, so I got to get back out there and do
I was going to
covers and
say,
stuff.
your social life? We have no social life.
No, I'm gonna have no friends or anything.
What are you talking about? The guy at the guitar shop really likes you.
Mm-hmm. All guys at the guitar shop like me. Here comes John. Is his wife here? No. Good to go.
Mm-hmm.
But what a journey it's been, though. I mean, it's the channel's just grown so fast, guys. Another great. My wife hasn't seen him yet.
Seen what?
A band.
Oh, okay, because I thought you were talking about another guitar you bought.
Well, somebody had suggested a band called Love Bites, and they're from
I haven't seen those ones.
They're from Japan, and they're just awesome. I am single now. Perhaps your gear had something to do with that. I do like now. Wish I could afford a camper. Yeah, big money though. I just run everything that I do right now that I'm playing is just. I was supposed to be a Kepma artist, and the guy was going to send me like their top end grand auditorium. He never delivered.
No.
But I do, however, have a coupon code if anybody wants it. Send me a message so you can get 35% off because that's what I get. So I just basically have, what do I have now? I have the Jackson. I have a Epiphone SG. I have a Cutlass, which is like the Music Man, baby Music Man, so to speak.
I can't keep up with what you got.
I have a bunch of Catmas, and I also have just an Epiphone. I run through a Line 6 half stack.
At least you don't have two now.
Yeah, well, I had 3 at one point in time. I had.
You did win.
I had 2 Line 6s with the Line 6 heads, and then I had the Line 6 speaker cabinet and the orange crushed head. I sold them.
I must have put it out of my memory.
No.
Traumatic stress.
So I don't have. I don't have a ton of gear right now. I just, it's just stuff that I'm going to play, guys. I just, it kind of got to the point where I had so many guitars that if I wanted to play something, I had to tweak the neck, I had to adjust the neck because, how the necks move around. And it just really became just really a burden,
I know, because you used to come in and complain all the time.
Yeah, well, either that or you guys know in winter, the humidity drops. So your frets start to stick out a little bit. So you really got to run a humidifier in there to do that.
Well, we have to.
Yeah. But no, it just got to be too much. And I was like, this is just crazy. I think at one point, we were in Littleton, I had what, like 60 guitars?
Oh, don't even get me started on that. I don't know. I tried counting once, but then I started, freaking out.
Yeah, I think I had 60.
I still don't know how we fit them all in that room, though.
They were all in cases. But I had some, I had a Phil Collins Jackson, the PC3. What else did I have? The Yngwie Malmsteen signature, Jimmy Page signature. I had, 3 Music Man.
I don't even know anymore.
ESP Horizon. So I had tons and tons and tons of guitars, but, we moved over here, had a bunch. So now I just try to be a little bit more moderate with it. I probably won't buy another guitar for probably until next year, pat my zounds. See, I try to please your guys.
You're lying. Any more lies and your pants will catch on fire and I'll have to move.
Do you see my nose growing?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do, Pinocchio. Because you say that, yet you will see a guitar in less than a month and go, well, I kind of need that guitar because it's different than this one. And the frets are different. And so I like this one because of the pickup. Trust me, I've heard it all
Well,
before.
now that she mentions it,
Exactly my point. You see what I'm talking about?
here in Pennsylvania, humidity is horrible in summer. I've never had an issue with my electric, but Martin took some serious damage. Oh yeah. Um, this was when was it? Not this winter, but last winter. Eric, our plow guy,
Plowed
plowed our outbuilding and broke the wall. We had to have it replaced. But it
the
had,
wall, the garage door,
yeah, there was like a
side door.
one of those storage doors, like at U-Haul or something. So we
Well,
replaced it.
plus side, we got a wall.
Yeah, we replaced it with a full wall and a window. But when that cold air rushed in, my Taylor American Dream just cracked right down the middle.
He cried.
Almost cried. Yeah. Um, but what are you going to do? I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean,
Yeah.
so I mean, it sucks, but yeah, I mean, Pennsylvania. Her sister actually lives in Pennsylvania,
Yeah, don't ask me where, somewhere in the middle.
somewhere in the middle.
Hey, it's not like I ever go down there.
No, but she says it's humid. Definitely a lot more humid than Pennsylvania. Here in Maine, it's really not. If we do get some humidity, it's usually gone in a day or two.
I think we
Um,
had total humid days, maybe 2 weeks last summer.
yeah, yeah. So it's
And it's never 2 weeks in a row. It's like a day here, 2 days there.
well, Eric. If you ever want to move somewhere that's not so humid or whatever, this is a great area. Um, I'm an Air Force brat. We've been around the country, and this is the best climate that I've ever seen. It's warm here in the summer, but it's not hot, and generally it's really not that
And the
humid.
days that it is actually hot, step in the shade.
Yeah, you step
You're
in the
fine.
shade, it's cool. Um, so it's definitely a totally different climate here in Maine. On the coast, because there's only one town that's actually further east, and that's Lubeck. So,
Yeah.
but they call this Down East Maine. Yeah, Down East Maine. So yeah, it's been a blast to do all these reactions. I'm gonna get my wife into doing some when she can, but she works at a hospital and she's works full time. So
Yeah, and I ended up staying late the other night.
yeah, so it's hard to get her in. I'm crying now for your Taylor. I love Taylor's. My Martin was a gift. Never bonded with it. I live not too far from you for years. Oh yeah, really cool. That's pretty cool. Well, if ever you're in the area, I guess you got a home, brother. Um, if you ever want to come over this way, just let us know. Um, be pretty cool. I'm sure my wife would appreciate more guitars in the house.
Shut up. There's not going to be any. Why am I even trying to lie to myself? Because they're gonna come. It doesn't matter what I say. Doesn't.
Well, it's kind of like it's kind of like Field of Dreams. If I build a guitar rack, they will come. You see?
No,
You see the
that's
logic?
not the way. No, your logic is flawed.
Oh, that is Spock logic, baby.
No, it is not Spock logic.
It is Spock logic.
They don't come because you buy more racks. Because if that was the case,
I don't know.
how many wall ones do you have? I can't think of what they're called.
Guitar hangers?
Yeah.
I don't have that many right now.
There are at least 5 or 6 free on your wall out there.
That reminds
That
me.
does not mean you go get 5 or 6 new guitars. That is not. No, that's not the way that works.
That totally reminds me. I do have empty slots.
You're going to have an empty slot here in a minute because I'm going to beat you with your damn guitars.
Wish my Yamaha would come. Back ordered still? Man.
Everything's back ordered now.
Yeah, where did you get it from, Eric? Did you get that from Sweetwater? I know just about everything is like back ordered from this COVID nightmare.
Yes, still back ordered. I mean, we still have COVID around, but it's not nearly as bad as it was.
It's
I
kind
mean,
of,
I could understand it when, we were all in quarantine and we are not allowed to go out or anything.
yeah, a rep star. Oh, yeah, sweet. Yeah, heavily, definitely, man. So many things that I wanted to order just out. I mean, when COVID hit, it was like everybody decided, let's learn to play an instrument. And sadly, probably 99% of those are sitting in the closet collecting dust, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because,
Kind of like exercise equipment.
yeah, yeah, exercise equipment as well. It's just like good intentions, but, it just doesn't happen. I mean,
Yeah.
Eric, you play, so um, it's hard to learn an instrument. And you really got to practice. You really got to stick with it. My wife helped me set up the electronic drums the other day.
That was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's just a little rolling set. I used to bang around them a little, and it was funny because I just put on low cash. I love this life. Started playing with it. My wife just smiled at me and she asked me, "How many instruments do you play?"
No,
So
actually, I believe my exact words were, "Is there anything you can't play?"
I told her I couldn't play the cello.
That's only because he hasn't tried. He probably could.
Well, I tried the violin, but I couldn't keep I couldn't figure out how to get the bow rosin. So if it's not rosined, it won't sound the strings. You know what I mean?
So, had you given it 10 minutes, you probably could have figured it out.
Yeah,
And
like
you'd also be
we still
playing.
have it, but
Do where?
it's in Evan's closet. So got to say hello to my son Evan.
Oh, yes,
Um,
because.
Evan, uh, the code word is cheese sniffer. Um, so Five Electrics, the infamous Les Paul. You take a cheap Super Strat that I love, and the Damaged Martin. Yeah, I don't know Les Paul. I just don't think they're balanced very well. I had a Les Paul Standard. It was like that. I don't know if you saw it, Eric. It was like that blueberry colored, like the um,
Don't look at
I
me. I
can't think
don't
of like
know.
it was like a blueberry fade. Um, just not great balance. I had a Paul Reed Smith, and that thing was terrible as far as balance. Um, so yeah, I like the cheap strats. I like just Squire strats. I had I sold most of my big money stuff off, um, and I had the genuine strat, the real U.S. strat. Um, but again, it just sat in the case. So I just try to keep with stuff like the Jackson up here. So if it gets damaged, it's not as painful.
Yeah, I
So
think you sold your guitar so you could buy about 3 other ones.
yeah, I don't know. Well, guitars come, guitars go.
Because I said you weren't spending any more money on guitars, so you went around me and sold a guitar so you could spend money on guitars.
But I can go around you. It's my stuff to sell. Hmm.
But we could have possibly used that money somewhere else.
We did on the guitar.
I meant household stuff, like electric bill, phone bill.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it would have been nice, but I guess we survived.
yeah, we did. But yeah, so it's
You survived mainly.
mm, but it's been crazy. But we just want to do a stream just to thank everybody. Obviously, we're not really too many viewers, but Alpine White Custom. I've never actually played a Rickenbacker. That's definitely one I've never had the opportunity to try. I think the next one that I want to get when I can eventually is a ESP Horizon. Um, I love ESPs. The
Yeah,
ESP that's made in Japan.
90% of the time, that's what you'll go for.
Yeah, ESPs are just killer guitars. Um, but yeah, I love the Alpine White Les Pauls. I mean, through a Marshall, you just can't beat them. But no. I know what you're saying. You said it's like playing a Rickenbacker. Um, is what I think you meant. But I've never played a Rickenbacker, so I've only seen them. It's just a brand, obviously.
Obviously.
But no, so we just want to do a live stream just to say, hey, figure we'd check it out.
Thank everybody for all his hard work supporting him.
Yeah, it's been incredible. Got some Patreon, so thanks to them. I try to get to everybody's request.
There's been so many. So many. And I'm answering comments. Oh my goodness. I get hand cramps writing them all down.
Yeah, so I try to do everybody's request, but I just can't keep up. Answer. I try to answer things at least with a thumbs up or in a heart, just to say, hey, got the message. Thanks. Just to let you know that. Acknowledge you basically. So
yeah, he does the same thing to me when I send him a message.
Yeah, she sends me a message on Facebook. I'm just like,
I just get thumbs up, and I'm like, did you even read the damn message?
She sends, I love you. Thumbs up.
He's not kidding.
Yeah, but it gets her going, guys. It's like my job to
Or you too.
Yeah, you
That's
too.
the other one.
Well,
because it would have been difficult to write out 3 words.
Well, I think one time I sent you like a picture of Bono from YouTube winking and said, I love you. You too.
That doesn't count.
Sure it does.
No, it doesn't.
Bono winking at you? You too.
No, that doesn't count.
Well, I think it counts. So.
Do I look like I care what you think?
You ain't cared what I thought for 25 years, so what?
No, I did for like the first 2.
Yeah, in the honeymoon phase. Oh, a prick is what I meant. I thought you were talking about a Rickenbacker. Oh, so you're saying it plays like a brick. Bob sounds amazing. So I guess it's kind of, tit for tat. You know what I mean? Yeah, keyboard acting up. Don't even get me started on that stuff. Spell check that's supposed to be so smart, right? Yeah, that's brutal, man. That's just so heavy for a guitar. That's one thing. I mean, especially like for me, I usually just sit down, but and play. I don't really stand up much, but
you own like 3 straps that I don't think you've ever used one.
Yeah, I don't ever really stand up to play, but I think the worst. I actually, Eric, I had an Epiphone Thunderbird bass, and that thing was brutal. It was that's probably what it weighed, And the neck on a bass is like so long. Actually, I sent it to a friend of mine. His son plays bass, so I just sent it to him.
So you can play electric, bass, acoustic, drums. What else was there? Oh, keyboard.
Yeah.
I think there was another one you could play too. What was it?
I don't know. She acts like I don't tell her any of this stuff.
I didn't find out he could draw for 20 years into our marriage. No, 22.
Yeah, I don't know. My son was drawing. He was what, maybe 4 or 5, and he was trying to draw a Woody Woodpecker. So he asked me to draw a Woody Woodpecker. So I drew Woody Woodpecker. She says to me, "I didn't know you could draw."
It's because he never told me.
That's because
never once.
Well, I didn't really think it was all that important.
I believe your exact words were, "Well, you never asked." Why would I ask a specific question like that?
A man's heart is a deep ocean of secrets.
I don't want to know what half your secrets are.
My secrets. Mm-hmm.
If I found out your secrets, I'd probably cry.
I don't have no secrets. I don't hide anything from you. I don't really. I just didn't think it was important. No.
Not even, guitars that mysteriously show up at the house.
No. How could I?
You hide it until they show up, and I'm the one that answers the door.
I don't hide anything.
Oh, I forgot I ordered heard that a while ago.
She says I hide things, but hide things like that. But we have the Ring doorbell with the camera. How
You
could I
hide it
possibly lie?
temporarily until I find out when they show up at the door.
I don't hide anything. I order it, and when it gets here, you see it's here.
So technically, it's hidden until it shows up.
No, it's
Yes,
not
that is the
hidden.
way it works.
No.
Yes.
Well, maybe in your mind, but I don't hide anything. I mean,
That's because what I think is logical, what you think is illogical.
oh yeah, that's the way it goes, right, guys?
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life.
See? Even Eric agrees on that one. So good
I
to see
don't
that.
hide them. She was just out. She was just out in the guitar room. She looked around. It's not my fault. She doesn't notice things.
How am I supposed to notice with all those damn guitars that one of them is new?
You're supposed to frequent the guitar building more often. Logic.
And if I do that, I would get upset because I would notice on a regular basis how the guitars have gone up.
Well, what can I tell you guys? It's just one of those things, right?
It just accidentally happened.
Yeah, I mean, I
Your
don't.
finger just like hit the key and it just
No,
accidentally got ordered.
No, what happens is I get the order already, and I have it in my cart for later.
And then you accidentally.
No, I get a muscle spasm in my finger, and it hits the pay here, and I can't control it.
You can't control it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should take your computer privileges away until you can control your finger. Maybe we should go to the doctor and get some PT for that finger.
Oh, come on. I thought you liked my finger.
You're such a dork.
Yeah, you like my finger.
Yeah, I got a finger for you.
You hear that, guys? She's telling me to peel the banana. But no, I really don't have that many. And my wife honestly can't complain because she complains now, but I don't ever hear her complain when I sell a bunch of gear off, and it does go towards whatever for the house.
True.
So
okay, I'll give you that one. I will give you that one.
She's trying to snowball you here, guys. Don't believe it.
Okay, but you wouldn't have any to sell if you hadn't bought so much to begin with, because even when you sell.
Player, the Love Bites epilogue vid. Perhaps she will forgive you.
No.
No, I don't know if she'll forgive me.
I will never forgive him.
No, she won't. Happy wife, happy life.
Well, then you're shit out of luck.
Pool hall shark, what are you doing at, man? I told you to go to bed. Holy banana, must be the age. Your reaction to my request totally took me out of it. Well, good try, Eric. Pool hall shark, what time is it there, brother? I told you to get some sleep, man.
Yeah, because isn't he like 6 hours ahead
You're 6 hours
of us?
ahead of us, you said. Yeah, he's.
So it's like
2:30.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, brother, I really appreciate you and both Eric are just great supporters on here. Love to both of you. You guys mean the world. And it was a great request. Eric, shoot me a message or something or whatever if you want me to do something for you too. But yeah, that request was super cool. I really like that artist. Definitely going to check her out some more. And I didn't really mean to take you out of it. I mean, I know I did. Well, that was fast. Well, you support us on Patreon, and that means the world. Like I told you, everything there, trying to build the channel. So everything there will go into our son's savings account for his art school. You can see his art, some of it in back of us.
That's nothing. That's
nothing
new.
Compared to what he does now. I just do the best I can. But thanks for saying so. You know my history. You know everything I've been through. Maybe Eric does too. With my dad, committing suicide, and then my uncle blaming me, forced me to. He forced me basically mentally. I had to get out of there, so we moved to Maine. So it's really been a struggle for me. That's why you guys, if you watch any of my guitar covers, generally you only see, down because I just hated being on camera. But you guys have made it much, much easier for me through your support, your love, and your comments, Um, it's just been an incredible ride. Um, yeah, but, Pool Hall Shark, it's just one of those things. I try not to let everything get to me. Um,
Not always easy.
yeah, I mean, it's not always easy, but it is what it is. I mean, you can't change your family. Um,
We tried.
yeah, we're 350 miles away from our closest relative. So, you know,
Most of my family's gone.
yeah, I mean, well, most of our family, both of our families are gone.
True. But I only got my sister
She
left.
has her sister left, and I
Unless
have,
you want to count all my half siblings who I would
yeah,
never see.
well, we just count immediate that are really, but yeah, she just has her sister. I have a sister who lives in Oklahoma, and my brother lives in back in our old home area. So, um, probably won't see him.
Well, and your cousin.
Yeah, my cousin Casey, but it's all good, guys. I just try to move forward. It's the best we can do. Um, and everybody on the channel has been so kind in
Yeah.
comments and just support. I mean, you got to remember, guys. It's been the first reaction I did was I think January 12th. Um,
Something like that, yeah.
so in that amount of time, you guys can see the amount of subscribers, and you guys also see Eric. For sure. Um, on love bites, when I get a lot of thumbs down, it really irks me, um, and I rant on people because I don't like to let them get away with thumbs downing for no reason.
Well, you should thank them because they still did the view.
Well, yeah, no, absolutely, but I don't generally go around thumbs downing people. I've had people ask me to do. Yeah, we're gaining on it for sure, bud. Absolutely. Um, but you got to think, that's a lot of subscribers
In the last month
in the
and a half,
last, well,
2 months.
2 months,
Yeah,
going
two
on 3 months. And that's the goal, is to just spread the music. You guys, I don't know, we got 5 viewers here. So hi, guys. Um, glad to have you here with us. Uh, my wife and I are just, we're just silly.
We're
But
just us.
yeah, we're just us. We're real people. Um,
We are?
well, she's an android. I don't know, maybe, but trolls
Pretty sure you're an
everywhere.
alien.
I am an alien. She says I'm an alien, so I'll have to take her and do sexual experiments on her.
Why do I deal with you? Why?
She wanted to live stream, so
I was being nice to help you and support you because this is something that you enjoy doing. And me being the loving wife that I am, you do realize I can see you in there. Yeah, I mean, covering your mouth doesn't really help because you can still see.
Sorry, how about this? But yeah, he says trolls everywhere. Ignore them. Makes him feel good when you react to the trolling. Yeah, but you see, I've stopped with that, Eric. I did stop. I'm not going to acknowledge him. Just
It's not
thanks for
worth
the
your
view.
time.
No, I just, I lack self confidence, and I think that's why it bothers me so much. Because it's really hard to put yourself out here, and you're a cute couple for sure. Yeah, well, I am anyway.
Again, why do I deal with you?
Now,
As much as I love you, I also hate you.
I love my wife to pieces. We've always had this banter that's gone on between us. We'll be standing in line at a grocery store and call each other some name. People behind us are like, "Oh my god!" And we're just laughing.
We just keep going.
So,
like we didn't even know they were there.
Eric says, "I have a feeling you'll pay for that later."
Yeah, he usually does.
Yeah, she'll get out a wet noodle and whip me or something with it.
Well, that is how our nephew got his nickname.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah, guys, it's just been a ride, I'll tell you, and the music. Eric's here. He's a huge Love Bites fan, um, and definitely you'll like Love Bites. And Pool Hall Shark, he loves.
You talked about them both constantly, so
Yeah, I mean these are two of my best supporters right here. So, um, but Pool Hall Shark, he loves Angelina Jordan, and you've seen her. You remember you saw Here
yeah,
Comes the Sun, the
yeah,
beautiful video with all the kids. It was
yeah.
so cute. And Aurora. So that's where me and Pool Hall Shark are at, and it's awesome to see all this stuff. You've seen some voice play.
Yeah.
Um, haven't done too many, but again, she's busy, guys. But she'll get on here when she can, certainly. Um, but yeah, it's been a crazy ride. I mean, we're just moving along and going up, and you guys know. Um, I tell you all the time, I'm not in this for the money. I did set things to monetize, and that she just looked. Um,
He's raking in the dough, people. I tell you,
mhm,
I
for the
can quit my job soon.
no,
I'll have to restart the next day, but
no, it works this way, guys. We just looked. I think it was 38 cents for
something like that.
1,000 views. Okay, now YouTube gets what was it, $1.80 something.
Something like that.
So I set it to monetize to see, and I've been transparent, and I've shown everybody that. Um, I think the highest day that I saw this month was $7, and somebody had
$7 and change, yeah.
yeah, and somebody had super chatted like $5.
Which
So
is the only reason why I got up that high.
yeah, so it averages out to be about $1.80 something a day. You guys see how long I work? What would you say? 8-10 hours a day doing it?
Minimum.
Yeah, with comments, trying to get comments, but so I don't do it for the money, guys. So all you watching, that is not what it's about for me.
I mainly told him to do it, so if you want to blame anybody, you can blame me.
Well, yeah, she just thought it'd, be a good
He
idea.
puts in all that hard work, you might as well get very little out of it.
Yeah, but whatever. I don't really care about that part of it. And people, I like to clarify, guys, because people think you make so much money. Well, this isn't Mr.
Yeah.
Beast's channel, and Mr. Beast, whom I can't stand in any way, shape, or form. But
Or anybody that's been on here for years who have thousands upon thousands of subscribers.
No, it's not that. Mr. Beast is always 1,000 blind people see. It's just a clickbait um, with the lame thumbnails you guys all love so much, right? It's just something.
Well, it does certainly get your attention.
So you click on it and you watch it, and it's colorblind people. They have glasses now that take care of that. So that's all it was. So, people like Mr. Beast just monetize every video. That's like a thing. Like if I ever had the money to do, I wouldn't video it because I'm not going to make money on it. You know what I mean? So
the point of doing it is to help somebody, not to, say, hey, look, everybody, I just helped all these people.
Mr. Beast, look at what I did. Or, I didn't watch it, but he had a video on there. The last one to take their plane out, it was like a private jet, like a Lear jet or something.
Yeah.
The last one to take their hand off wins the jet.
Oh, yeah.
Now, who in the heck has got the money for a jet?
The taxes and everything else.
Yeah, I just read some story. He gave some waitress a car. Yeah. Did you see that?
I'm the one that read it to you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, she read it to me. But we're figuring with our taxes here, who can afford it, or the people that get a Lamborghini from them. I mean, just the state tax alone is, 20 grand.
Not to mention registration, inspection, insurance.
Oh, yeah. So I don't want to be like other reactors, guys. My wife has seen it too. It's just in the About Us section. I don't care if people have a Patreon or, as long as people aren't abusing it. Or anything. Obviously, I have one. But I don't like to see, here's my P.O. box, send us free gifts. And I see that all the time, and I've seen unboxings for it, and it's just crazy. Um, you keep your money, and your family needs the money, right?
Yep.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Google makes the money, tubers do the work. Yeah, no, absolutely, Eric,
Absolutely.
absolutely. But that's I want to be transparent with you guys. At first, I wasn't going to monetize anything, um, but then you see, and I've showed you guys. You guys have seen it. Um, yeah, you're right. I mean, there's no money. I mean, to be made because Google just it basically robs everybody. We do all the work. Um, but I like to be transparent and I like to be honest with you, with everybody.
Sometimes a little too transparent with everybody.
No, I don't think so.
I'm talking about in general.
Yeah, but I am who I am. I'm not going to change who I am.
No, you're definitely not.
I'm just
25 years, trust me, I know that.
well, I'm just a guy who would do anything for anybody. You know that. So,
Mm-hmm.
my son always he reminds me of this story when we lived in Littleton, New Hampshire.
Was it Littleton or White
It was
River?
Littleton.
Was it?
Yeah, we came out of McDonald's. We just went to get breakfast, and there's a guy out there, and he hadn't eaten. He didn't have a coat, so I gave him my jacket and my breakfast. And my son just never let me forget that. He's always telling me about
Mm-hmm.
that story. Dad, you gave him literally the jacket off your back. Because my son's like, Dad, what are you going to eat? I'm like, I'll eat something at home. He was hungry. He don't have no money. So I've got to be who I am, and I'm transparent. And, Eric is absolutely right. You know, I felt bad um, to hit the monetization because I didn't really want to be like, I don't want to be like all the other channels, guys. I really don't. I want to be.
Yeah, but that's also why you decided not to actually keep the money for yourself and to put it into Evan's college fund.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's
So
the
that
thing.
way you're not even doing it for yourself as usual. You're doing it for somebody else.
Well,
I
that's
mean, yeah, he is our son, but still.
yeah, but that's just the way I am. So do for others. I'd much rather do. That's what makes me feel good in life is to do things for others. Like Pool Hall Shark. He had PayPal me like $20, but I sent it back because I couldn't take it. He's like a friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so then he joined Patreon, um, and $5 a month, and that's like $1 million to me because I just
Mm-hmm.
love the guy, So um, those little gestures like that mean so much to me.
Yeah.
Guys, understand. At one point in time, we had a lot of money. Um, and
Had being the operative word.
yeah, and we helped so many people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my brother in general. And I won't get into all the specifics, but let's just say that
We paid off his bills more than paid off his bills.
yeah, we got to bail them out of debt for over $50,000. We helped everybody we could, but then if ever we needed anything simple, like for instance, when we were in Littleton, I had fractured my hip. Um,
And then
so
my back started.
yeah, and my wife has spinal stenosis in her back, and we were down, and I couldn't, nobody asked us, hey, you guys need anything? Because there was stuff we could have used help with, but so it's always
And
been
then
my
at the
wife and
same
I.
time, our basement was flooding.
Yeah,
We went through a great time at that point.
but it's always been my wife and I.
As from the very
Yeah,
beginning.
through it all, with our daughter, most of you guys know about our daughter, Erin. Um, and she passed away in 2010, and she had spina bifida, and the happiest kid. Didn't know race, didn't care about color. If she saw you and met you, you'd get a hug, and she'd sign, "I love you." Um,
One of the only things she knew about race was one time she said that girl had a really big, really dark tan.
yeah, but she loved everybody, guys, and she taught us everything about how to live without her. But it's always been my wife and I through everything. After our daughter passed away, I mean, when Erin was alive, the house was busy, people coming and calling, and then everything stopped.
About a week after, yeah.
and we were just forgotten. Um, so it's always been us. So, we're a team, until death do us part, you know.
Which
Um,
sometimes maybe sooner than later.
yeah, if I buy that, next
Mm-hmm.
guitar, Eric, if you don't see me back on here doing reactions, you know that I bought another guitar. Call the cops.
They'll never find the body, so it doesn't matter. You can't prove anything without a body.
Yeah, she tries that. I've
Hey,
seen.
I watched CSI and all of those, NCIS, and what's the other one? I can't think of the other one. Oh, Criminal Minds.
Yeah, she thinks because she watched those shows, she can make me disappear.
We're in the middle of nowhere. I'm pretty sure it could happen. I mean, all I gotta do is roll you over the hill. Who's gonna look there?
Throw me in the dumpster. Pool Hall
Mm.
Shark says, "Thanks for the beautiful words, John." Denise, no, Denise is not a nurse. Um, she works in housekeeping, although she has been an LNA,
LNA, CNA,
CNA.
PSS.
Yeah, so she just wanted to get out of that. You know what I mean? She started that when she was here. She was like a personal support specialist, taking care
Which
of.
is pretty much the same thing as an LNA.
Yeah, but the clients are dying off. So
Yeah.
she
I
stopped
think
that.
I left after my fourth one.
Yep. Yeah, so she stopped that, but
I like my job.
oh, your wife's a nurse too. Cool. And what do you do, Pool Hall Shark? You're a pilot? Is that what you're doing? Oh, wow, 28 years. Wow. However, did she survive you?
Probably about the same way that I
They
survived
may want to
you.
talk, brother. Eric says after my son passed, same thing. Really? Oh man, that
Yep,
sucks.
everyone there until that after that first week. Yep, it's the
I,
same with
I
us.
I am super sorry for your loss, Eric. How old was your son? Let us know how old. FedEx.
So where are all of our packages? Because they're sitting somewhere not being delivered.
32. Man. That's too young, brother. Too young. But fear not, my man. We'll see him again in a better place. I have no doubt. No doubt. But my heart's with you, man. We're in that same boat. Check out Eric. Check out the Drum Addict too. Um,
Yeah, he's good.
check him out. He also lost his son. So check him out, Eric. And his name is Eric too. He's a real good guy. I don't know if you're doing anything like collaboration wise, but we could do something collaboration wise. He and I just did Low Cash. I Love This Life.
Yeah, you've done what, 2 or 3 other ones?
Yeah, with him. So
Probably
Pool Hall Shark. Yeah. It's crazy. You're tired, Pool Hall Shark. You need to go to bed. You got packages to deliver.
No kidding. Can't sleep and drive at the same time.
I'm gonna send Tom Hanks over there to straighten you out.
He'll never make it there. Have you not seen any of Tom Hanks's movies? Traveling is not a good idea for him. You got Castaway.
He'll be bringing over Wilson, and you'll be calling my house going Wilson.
That is why you cannot watch that movie and fall asleep.
Yeah, Pool Hall Shark, get some sleep, brother. Next time I do this, we're gonna do
it early in
do it early so that
at least 6.
Yeah,
5,
early,
6.
well, yeah, even in the afternoon. For like Eric, he's not that far from me, so we're in the same time zone, so we can just kind of do it. FedEx, yeah, FedEx is always struggling, man. I sold some records on eBay, and I bought the label on eBay. It was $41.
Oh man, don't even get started.
It was 50 pounds, and then FedEx tried to charge me 97, and I was like,
"You can't charge
not happening."
both.
So, well, no, eBay discounts the labels.
Well, yes, but you can't be charged both.
Well, they tried. Don't worry, I didn't let them get away with it. I used your name.
We should probably let them go.
Yeah, I'll let my wife go. I'll sit here and chat for a bit. Um, so anyway,
I gotta go help our son get, or let me rephrase, tell our son to go get ready for bed because otherwise he ain't gonna do it by himself.
so
One of us has got to do it.
I am fine now. He was an opiate addict that overdosed before I saved him. Yep.
Unfortunately, it happens way
Got
too
some of those
often.
in our family too, bud. Her nephew,
Yeah.
one of my cousins, and actually my cousin's mother, Tara,
Yeah.
um, died. Same thing. Um, and guys, I just don't get it. Back in the day, you know, I mean, it was just pot. You know what I mean? And we smoked it. I mean, we never inhaled, but we smoked
We're
it.
not running for the presidency. We don't need to lie about that, dear.
But yeah, it is. It's such a sad thing. I think back to the day, when I was young.
Mm-hmm. We didn't have to worry about it.
I'm 13 years older than she is, so
He lied to me. I thought he was like 25.
I didn't lie. She never asked my age.
Okay, valid point.
You
But
never
your
did.
face lied to me.
My face lied.
Yes, because you looked much younger than when you actually were when we got together.
Well, I still look 18. Damn, I'm pretty.
18, I think that's pushing it, dear.
But yeah, so back in the day, it wasn't an issue. We tried some pot, but now it's like, do
Everything's
that, forget
laced.
it. You get some fentanyl or something in there, and you're gone. But the world is just such a sad place. You look around, it's just everything's negative and bad, and it's just we got to try to find the positivity in life. And for me, Denise, meeting people, like Eric and Pool Hall Shark, it's just been such a godsend for me because they really support me. You know what I mean? And become friends, and that means the world to me. There's no monetary value that I could put on their love and their friendship. So still just pot for me. I have a prescription now, though. Never thought that would happen in my state. Medical weed is legal here.
Legal here too.
Yeah, legal here too. I actually went to the pot shop here once.
Oh my goodness. I think you got a contact eye.
Well, no, I mean, we didn't know, if it was just medical, so I went in there.
Well, no, it's legal here too, but I guess you have to grow it yourself.
Yeah, you got to grow it yourself. You can't just it's not like Washington where you can just go buy pot. Because there you can. You just go to the store and buy pot. But I walked in there to inquire about it. And man, that dude in there, guys, I could have blinded that guy with dental floss. I mean, he was just like, yeah, can I help you? I mean, I was waiting for him to like Cheech and Chong me. Hey, man, what you doing here, man? And I love Cheech and Chong, but it was, I mean, I don't know if he smoked in there, man, but that was all I could smell. That's crazy. So it was all good. All right, I'm gonna let my wife go do her thing, and I'll sit here and chat.
I gotta go take care of our kid. One of us has got to do it.
I'll say goodbye.
Night, everybody.
All right, guys. Now it's just me.
Don't convince him to buy any more guitars.
Yeah.
I'm getting out. Be good.
All right, guys. Now we can have the serious conversations.
Don't make me.
Pool Hall Shark. I'm as clean as it gets. Never been drunk. Took a cognac when I was married. Yeah. He says bye, Denise. Bye. She says bye. Yeah. I don't drink. After my daughter died, I drank for a while, and then I was, got to the point where I drank 4 or 5 fifths of alcohol, and I was like, yeah, no. And I haven't really drank since. I just don't care about any of that stuff that you mentioned. Certainly. Eric says never enough gear. Nope, never enough gear. But in reality, to be fair, my wife is really great about that stuff. As long as I get my sounds paid down, she's cool if I order something else. So actually, I am a real lucky guy. She's a really good woman, good mom. Don't ever tell her that I said that. Because she'll just be gloating to everybody. But No, you guys, Eric, Pool Hall Shark, I won't. But you guys have been just incredible, um, incredible friends, and it really is an honor. Um, it's really an honor to know you guys. And again, thank you, everybody. It's really done wonders for my anxiety as well. You guys know I told you I have like severe anxiety because of everything I went through, um, post traumatic stress, with all that stuff. But so this has been such a great experience. It's really helped my anxiety and self confidence. So yeah, guys, it's been incredible. You guys are making it happen. We're growing. We're spreading music. Again, we've been. I look in the analytics and I see, um, you know, 50, 60, 70 countries that the channel's been watched in, and that's pretty incredible, I think. And that's the dream, guys. Um, oh, thanks, brother. Um, it definitely has helped. Um, but yeah, it's so cool to spread the music and and all the great requests. I mean, I never would have thought to look up like acapella, like voice play or pentatonics or home free, and somebody suggested it, and so I did one. But no, you got to have headphones. So I bought some AKG studio headphones, and what a difference! So the thing that I love about everybody on here is everybody's so diverse. Um, Me and Eric are kicking out Love Bites. I think you've checked that out too, Puhol Shark. Uh, Killer band from Japan. We have Aurora. We have Angelina Jordan, um, Sissel. Um, just tons, tons. Yeah, they are. They're just, man. Love Bites is just awesome. And I really like Noah Fila too. Um, I think I refer to them as kind of like the working man's band. You know what I mean? Like if I saw them and hey, you guys want to jam? You go jam with them. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, so many great artists that we've all seen. But I try to introduce stuff, guys. Um, different stuff I'll react to that I know. Um, I try to do that, but generally they don't get many views. I find a lot of people are here for a specific artist, um, like Indonesia, Kakar Khan or Ali Bata or, Vanny Babiola. She's great. She's actually visited the channel. But if you go through my covers, you'll find a lot of those new artists also comment on the covers that I do. Um, so that makes it super cool and super fun. So I don't know. It's just been crazy. And, I know Pool Hall Shark worries, about me doing too much, I guess, or getting burnt out. But no, it doesn't bother me to do it. I do it for you guys. I told you guys this isn't about money. Um, if it was about money, I'd be telling every request that came in. You have to go to Patreon to get your, because I see channels do that. You have to pay to get a request, and that's not who I am. So, you know, whatever. I mean, I just don't believe in that stuff. I want to get to as many requests as I can. If somebody jumps on Patreon, it means the world, and I will do their request first. And obviously, Pool Hall Shark, you know that. And I got to get that Aurora concert finished up for you too, bud. We got another one somebody's requesting. Um, I know Eric's waiting for some rockin' Japanese stuff. Um, so I just keep her going, guys. Every day, 10, 15, whatever I can get done is what I do. Um, so it's super fun. Anybody got any questions or anything? My wife, she was fun to have on, huh? I have a feeling you have Lloyd Reacts, maybe. Sting Reactor reacts. Um, no, I haven't heard of those channels. There are some others. No, no, I'm not worried about that. I don't care what other channels think. I know one of the biggest monetizer on here is Glasses Kingdom, um, and that's over 200,000, and it's just such a fake channel to me. I know a lot of people in Indonesia support it because he always is on there. Oh, Indonesia, the land of talent, you know. But it's not about the music; it's about the monetization. And you know, a lot of times you can tell that, guys, if you go to a channel and they have that little fan club thing, that means that they don't have many videos that are ineligible. If you have too many ineligible videos, you cannot have that fan club. So I peek at the channel and other channels, um, and I know what they're doing. You know, I react to a lot of the same stuff. I know what you can monetize, what you can't. But I also know the channels, like for instance, um, anything by Love Bites, no, no way. We'll go with Aurora. Very rarely is it ineligible. At minimum, it's sharing revenue, and that's on official videos. Or Angelina Jordan. Um, but most Indonesian artists, at minimum, share their revenue. So that being said, when I go to that channel, I look and I know what is monetizable, and I don't see anything that is not monetized. And that is another one that has the send us free gifts, you know, and I hate that stuff. You know, people got to live, they got to take care of their family, um, and that's important. Well, I appreciate it, Pool Hall Shark. I am me, you know. Yeah, send me a link for that, Eric. Definitely would. If you have anything you want me to do, just let me know, Eric. But yeah, Pool Hall Shark, that is when I started this channel. I didn't want to put up a Patreon or merchandise or any of it, but people asked for it. Put up a merchandise link, so I did. Nobody's ordered anything, which is fine. It's there, or the PayPal, as you know. I just couldn't take your money. Your friend. Um, I just didn't want to do it that way. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to be that. I don't want to be the reactors that you guys see. I don't want to be. Um, when you come to this channel, I don't want you to see. You know, with that one got me. That one made me cry. You're just gonna see this ugly old mug. Occasionally, I will, you know, like post a cool screenshot or something. But you know, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy that's in it for the money. For me, I've always been about music. Um, yeah, it is. I had somebody comment on that actually, um, saying they respected me because you know I don't do those lame thumbnails. But you know, sadly, well, of course, YouTube, that's what they want you to do. See, when I applied for the partner program, and the reason I got into the partner program, you need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. And the reason that I got into it was because I had posted a Foo Fighters concert, you know, and it got yanked down and I got a copyright strike. And being in the partner program protects you from that because you get like 7 days to take something down. Um, so that's how I got into it. And they actually denied me at first because they told me um, I had not changed any of the videos because you're supposed to like doing a reaction to a song changes the song. But I fired back with, "What do you mean I didn't change?" Because it was all covers mostly. Um, I had just started reacting, so you know it was kind of like I changed every song, and they were like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Is there not my guitar in this song?" Yes. There you go. So they let me in. It's easy to tell the fake reactors. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I get so much flack, Eric, from people pausing in a guitar solo or in a certain spot, but I don't care. It's just like, you know, being an aspiring guitarist, like you would know, oh man, that was a pretty cool harmonic, and you know how they do it and all that stuff. But yeah, I can spot them. I spot them a mile away, and that is just a dead giveaway. Oh, this one made me cry. It's so lame. Again, you guys know there's not a lot of money to be made on here. Um, YouTube just robs you blind. I think the most that I ever saw was like, I haven't gotten any money make that clear. I haven't gotten any money from YouTube. Um, but looking in the analytics, I think the most I saw was, I think it was like $10 and I think it was $7 or $10, but that was with a super chat. So yeah, that's what I think too, Eric. I mean, I just pause it wherever I want. And, I think that's why Love Bites fans were down on me, but I'm just like, whatever, I'm just going to do it how I want to do it. And, if they don't like it, they think it's so easy to run a reaction channel, and let them start. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. And, 6, 8, 10, 12 hours a day. So it's all good, man. I don't worry about it. What are you going to do, right? I mean, it just is what it is. It's people like you, the people that are on here. We got five people watching. The people that come and they care about the channel. That's what's important. And sharing Pool Hall Shark, your great music from Norway to other countries, and me and Eric loving Love Bites. Sharing that from Japan to other countries. That's what it's about for me. I'm never going to be rich on YouTube. Don't want to be rich. Money, with money comes a lot of nightmare. Believe me. Um, I mean, a lot of nightmare comes along with having money. People always want to win the lottery, but man, once you win that lottery, forget about it. Then all your relatives come out of the woodwork that you haven't heard for. I'm your great, 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 great twice removed cousin from your grandmother's side. So, always makes me laugh. But it's all good, whatever. So I don't know, guys. I'm just going to continue doing what I do. And for you guys are why I do it. Yeah, I agree. I think the Wolfpack definitely gets way carried away, and they're just like so nitpicky about things, you know. Yeah, sometimes, I admit, Pool Hall Shark, there have been songs that have definitely teared me up, but I can pick a thumbnail also that I want, but you're not going to see the one like me wiping my eyes or something like that. No, cool. Yeah, Wolfpack, haven't heard of them. Have to check them out, but I agree. Absolutely. I just think the Wolfpack just nitpicks me, but it irks me, so I just keep doing them. I don't care if you like them. You're just, I mean, the reactions I'm talking about. If they don't like the reactions, then at least we're getting their view, right? So I don't care. I'm not even going to respond to that stuff anymore. And I don't get many negative comments. But again, just to clarify, guys, when I know there are only 5 of you watching, but if I haven't answered your comment, all of my comments are held for review. If I don't have it done that way, the comment will post on the video, and I will never see it, because that means I would have to check every video that I do constantly and answer the questions. So it's just easier for me to hold them for review. Then I can answer as I get to them. Like Pool Hall Shark, when you sent me a link, I like those little Altoid candies. That's why you see me putting them in my mouth. But when you send me a link, sometimes it might sit there, for a day or something or two or longer. And Eric, same with you. If or any of you here, if you don't see that answer, it's because I haven't answered it yet. But I will get to it. Sometimes it just requires, hey, great reaction, thank you, or somebody says something, thumbs up and a heart. Because I want to acknowledge every person that takes the time to comment because I appreciate it so much. But so that's why, guys, I just want to clarify that. That's why you don't see your comments right off. Um, so yeah, guys, send me any requests that you want. I get to them. Wolfpack with a V. Wolfpack. Yeah, send me a link for that. I'd like to see it. Um, so it's all good, guys. All right. Well, Pool Hall Shark needs to go to bed because he came anyway, and I told you go to bed, get some sleep. So probably ought to close this out for this time, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Well, Eric, definitely I give you like you and Pool Hall Shark are two of my biggest supporters. A lot of comments from you guys. Um, so yeah, when I see your requests come up, guys, as soon as I see them, I'll do them. No worries on my part for that. You know what I mean? It's just because I love and respect you. Um, sometimes it's comes in and I'll get a comment that has, you know, um, 10 links. So the comments this long on the page, and I appreciate the info and the links, but it's just like, man, I can't get to them all. Yeah, next time I do, it'll be at 10K. I didn't expect many people to show up, but that's okay. The people that, that I love the most on here, you guys that are watching, you're here. So I didn't expect to have hundreds of people. Again, it's not about money and any of that stuff. So I just do my little thing. I got my little Machias man sign up there. I had some of those printed up. Simple things, So, but I am going to move this out into my music room. I'm almost finished with that, so I want to do a video to show you guys, everything that's out there. Where I have like albums like on the wall. Actually, if you see my wall behind me, you can see the spots. I got to repaint it this summer. Actually, I had all my guitars in here at one point. When the plow guy hit our building, like I told you guys earlier, it's not about money. It's about secret gear. Yeah, she's just fooling, man. I don't tell her, everything I order, to be fair, but, I figure, well, she'll know when it gets here. It's all good, right? And she's really good about it. But again, stuff like this, it's just a Jackson Dinky. It's $199. But she's a really good woman. Super happy, to have her as my wife, and just really, really proud of her. She's just a great mom and a great wife. So, but yeah, 10K is when we'll do the next one, guys. And that's a ways away. I mean, so no worries. All good. Nah, she knows better. She won't even touch my gear. She just won't even touch it. We'd be out there doing something, and she'll just look at me and, yeah, you can move it. You know what I mean? But she won't touch it. I try to get her to learn to play guitar on like a smaller body, like a grand auditorium, and she's got these little tiny hands, so the thin neck's good, but she just says it just makes her too anxious. So it's all good, guys. All right, guys. So we'll end this up here. Pool Hall Shark, go to bed. But I appreciate you being here so much. Can't tell you what it means. Eric, can't tell you what it means. Love you guys. And I'll be back with more reactions. You guys know that. So, all right, guys. So, sign for I love you. And I'll see you guys soon.